Collaboration between engineering leadership, product management, architecture, and design is fraught with challenge. Too often it becomes a tug-of-war that leads to bad decisions and poor adoption. I'm Floyd Kelly, founder of Nuvero. As a VP, I led global software teams, and now I use neuroscience to help executives and entrepreneurs unlock the unique potential in themselves and their teams. In this video, I'll share 5 anti-patterns that cause cross-functional collaboration to fail, and what you can do instead. Let's dig in. Number 1, overuse of positional authority. Play your positions. Look, collaboration between disciplines is very complicated. That's why leaders fall back on positional authority instead of collaboration. In reality, this is one smart group of people, and you need the very best they can give you, not a role-based defense against cognitive complexity that limits their potential. So instead, make it a principle. Best idea wins, no matter where it comes from. Build a shared mental model of what you're trying to accomplish. And be sure every functional perspective is represented, even if someone contributes outside their lane. Number 2, confusing designs with requirements. Look, it's natural. When we imagine what's next, we picture features, mock-ups, or tech stacks. But fights on this level usually signal something deeper. A hidden assumption, an unstated constraint, or a misalignment on strategic purpose. So instead, as engineers, ask hard business questions. Would there be more value in this outcome or that? Would you accept a delay to get more value? Would you reduce scope to get more speed? And as PMs, ask hard engineering questions. Why is this complex? What technical debt does it add? Is there a priority that should be challenged for technical reasons? When debates flare up, step back. Ask, why do we see the path differently? And how might our mental models be different? Next, ignoring architectural opportunity. Software is malleable, but teams treat it as fixed. I once saw a 6-month project shrink to just 6 weeks when we stopped, got curious, and explored a new architectural approach. We had to overcome our own bias to stick with the known path, which is a classic cognitive shortcut. So instead, promote cognitive flexibility and encourage what-if thinking in your team. Treat architecture as a strategic enabler, not a distraction. Anti-pattern number 4, engineering delegating sequencing or architecture to product managers. Dev leaders who are overwhelmed often say, too many priorities, talk to PM. But that can be abdication. The engineering leader's role is to synthesize all of the perspectives, market opportunity, design intent, architecture, and technical debt, together with their deep knowledge of the team and the system. So instead, take full accountability for how your team invests. Make trade-offs visible. When prioritizing features will add debt, or taking an architectural spike before a design change will accelerate velocity, make sure people know what the real trade-offs are. Make your decisions with eyes wide open. And then there's anti-pattern number 5, relying on opinions, not data. Too often, the loudest voice wins the day. If you Google animals of product management, you'll find colorful characters like the seagull, who swoops in, makes a mess, and then leaves. Or the wolf, who's always working on the latest fire. And the rhino, who is always chasing the next really high-value new opportunity. But 2 of the animals are far more dangerous. The zebra, who has 0 evidence but is really arrogant. Or the hippo, the highest paid person's opinion. In fact, I'm told that some folks at Microsoft go around saying, watch out for the hippo. Look, our brains are wired for authority bias. Yes, sometimes the senior person has vital context, but the evidence should always come first. So instead, test your assumptions, validate your decisions with data, and respond quickly when the evidence shows you are wrong. So to summarize, number 1, let the best idea win. When debates arise, check the underlying assumptions. Number 3, remember that software is malleable. Big problems can become small ones with new creative thinking. Number 4, take full accountability for your point of view, even if you don't win the debate. And number 5, watch out for those hippos and zebras, especially if one of those describes you. Navarro's here to help. If you would like individualized training or coaching on the neuroscience of leadership, please book a call.